And I'm Fabian.
I'm Silvestre.
I'm Isaías.
I'm Diana.
And we are presenting the pollution, the principal causes, and this is the list that we have, and we are going to reduce it to just 9 numbers.
Okay, let's choose toxic waste.
Silvestre,
What if we talk about toxic wastes?
Yes.
yeah, what's the pollutant of toxic waste?
The main pollutants of toxic waste are boric acid, muriatic acid, metal cleaners.
Now we're gonna rank these nine ways of polluting into 3 different categories. The first one category is when we know we are polluting but we can help it because it's necessary for our everyday life. As using cars and public transportation, making noise, and the irrational use of pesticides.
Okay. Can somebody...
Somebody was wrong.
yeah.
This one? Which one?
No, pero no
Making
podemos decir.
noise.
Irrational use of pesticides.
Irrational.
Making noise.
Making
Making noise. Okay.
Ahora les explicamos.
So yeah, that kind of pollution is necessary, and as we know, we can't help to the environment, but it's necessary for our daily life. As you can see here, every student, almost every student, use the car, so we are polluting using our cars, or also using the public transportation. What else?
The next category refers to the causes that we know are polluting, but
we can
stop doing it. And
like what?
Like, for example, toxic wastes,
Okay, toxic waste.
smoking,
Smoking.
and
But use of energy.
the bad use of energy resources. We can stop the production of toxic wastes because it's something necessary for the production of a lot of products. So this is something that is always going to happen. And smoking, sometimes for a person, is like
Really hard.
it's like
Yeah.
really hard,
Quit.
yeah.
So they cannot quit. As
You can
easy
quit.
as-
Some don't. And yes.
And the
And
bad
the
use
bad
of
use of
energy
energy
resources.
And the bad use of energy resources, we are always going to need energy for our everyday.
Another problem is smoking. The pollutants are the cigarettes, and the environment polluted is the atmosphere, the air, the water, and the soil. Reasons to use them. The principal reason for people is because they are addicted.
Yeah.
So what is the last problem?
The last problem I'm gonna talk about is the car dumpster. Well, the principal pollutants in these problems are tires, steel, and glass. The environment polluted is the soil and the air, and the reason why we use them is because we need to have transportation, or maybe sometimes is just the desire to have a new car, even if we don't need it. The next problem I'm gonna talk about is the overuse of paper, and the principal pollutants are the paper, of course, and the environment polluted is the trees and nature. And why we do use too much paper? Well, it's because we need education. We use it to communicate with each other. And
Using car public transportation. The pollutants are cars public transport and trucks. The environment polluted is the air and all the atmosphere. Reasons that we use the car and public transportations is because these are useful for us and we couldn't live with this.
Okay, the next problem is burning garbage. The principal pollutants are paper, cardboard, food scraps, plastic, yard trimming, and leaves. The environment polluted is the air and the atmosphere. Why do we use this activity? Is because sometimes people don't have the place to put it, and then they decide to burn it.
Another problem we choose is making noise, and this is often caused by public transportation, construction, railroads, or living near airports. The environment polluted, it's general.
Pollutant we're gonna talk about is the bad use of energy resources. The pollutants are too much devices plugged in,
Like in this
case. And the third category is when you know you are polluting, and by stopping it or getting rid of it, you can help poor people. Car dumpsters, overuse of paper, and burning garbage.
So there's a problem about, where is it? Here. Overuse of paper that humans are deforesting. How do you see it? Deforesting, cutting the trees, and that is not helpful for us because there are no more life in this planet.
According to the trees doesn't produce oxygen.
Yes.
Could you be more specific?
So some animals don't have houses because they live in trees, and the forests are empty of trees.
But the important question is, how can we help poor people with stopping overuse of paper? I think what we can do is recycling the paper and reducing it and selling books with that paper and selling them and give it to organizations for people or something.
I think that also for overuse of paper, we can, like if we are university, we can use both sides of the paper and use less the notebook and use more laptop. I don't know. Do many homeworks. Don't do homeworks in paper. In paper, don't do homeworks in paper.
Without using paper.
Without using paper, yes.
Or maybe instead of made our homework in paper, we could use like, I don't know, like
Send an email.
send emails with
online tests.
something like that.
Yes, that could help and help the technology.
In the part of burning garbage, the garbage is not necessary to burn because the government implement programs which the trash pass over your house and then pick up the trash and then recycle or whatever they do, and it is not necessary to burn it.